Hello, whoever's watching this. If anyone's watching this, or if it's just future me, I am trying to keep my promise to myself towards making YouTube videos from me, for future me, share it with you, whoever you are. And I'm going to be going through a rough patch. This is going to be what I'm going to call my ugly duckling year. I've had so many good plans for this year and last year, but last year was 2020, so there's that, where I was going to do all these grand makeup looks and these hair looks, and I was going to do video commentary and essays, and I was just going to make this a giant video diary of my life with creative projects in between, but the creative projects kind of feel like they were going to be put on hold because of the fact that this year I got nodule cystic acne. So now I went from being a person who was a teenager and had perfect skin to someone who, as an adult at 25, has nodule cystic acne, and my face is horrendous. So I went to the dermatologist for the first time, and she told me that for this entire year I will be on this strict skincare regimen, and I can't deviate from it at all or else it won't work. And for the next 6 weeks, I'm going to be in a very bad purging stage, and then for 3 months I'm not allowed to wear makeup, but she would recommend me go 6 months or the full year. I'm going to do the full year without makeup, which unfortunately goes against being presentable for YouTube. If I wanted people to watch, most likely people like pleasant things to look at, and not, what my face is right now. Of course, that could be all in my head, but I think there holds some truth to it, obviously, because clicks and algorithms are based off of palatability, desirability politics, respectability politics, and even though I don't play that game in real life, if I did want to have subscribers or lookers, I would play into those hands of desirability. And I can't do that for a year. I also can't just do makeup creatively for a year. So I'm going to do something this year. I'm still going to keep my promise and make YouTube videos. I'm going to do this for me. It's what my younger self wanted. It's what my inner child screams for. It's what my dreams will lead to. It's just really important to me, especially more than ever. We all deserve to go after what we want. So I am going to pair up this ugly duckling year of being completely makeup free and visibly vulnerable with the camera just as much as I'm going to be intellectually vulnerable and open by also drawing badly for a year. So I was going to explain more of this in my other videos and of course my podcasts about my mental health, having multiple forms of anxiety and depression since a child, and now being in my now mid-20s, overcoming that, and how that's affected my psyche, my spirituality, my physical health. One of the weird things about depression is the stagnancy that you get from it. So I've had depression and anxieties plural, for over a decade, over 10 years. So I haven't drawn in that amount of time. So one of the unfortunate things about being stagnant artistically is that I still draw and I still write stories at the same level that I did when I was 10, 11, 12. So to see people who are 16 draw hyper realistically, or someone who is my age 25 who has drawn consistently since like 5 years old have multiple art styles that they can switch through. And me, someone who didn't think I'd honestly be alive now, is alive, is happy and healthy, drawing like a 12-year-old, like a 10-year-old. And watching all the videos and understanding all of the art fundamentals in my head, but it not being able to translate on my hands because my hands just can't do it because I didn't put the work in. I didn't put the, 10,000 hours is how many hours for mastery? Whereas other people have because they didn't give up on their dreams and their hobbies. And I did because depression had me do that. I gave up everything I loved and cared about doing because I was weaning myself off of caring about everything so I could take the necessary step to rid it all, if you know what I mean. So this year, I will be very vulnerable in appearance and execution of my videos. And while this year I'm trying to recover my skin on my face to clear skin that it used to be, I'm also going to spend this year every day consistently improving my drawing skills by drawing daily. And I will be uploading videos of my drawing progress for this entire year, just like I will be uploading updates on how my skin looks 6 weeks from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, and then a year from now. And hopefully a year from today, because I just got my skincare products from the pharmacy today, my skin will be better or completely treated. And hopefully a year from today, after drawing every day, my art skills will have been more than improved, but really good, to the point where I have my own art style even. Fingers crossed. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upload ugly drawing videos, and I'm going to update ugly duckling face progress videos. So this is the video explaining what that is. This is my ugly duckling year starting today, day 1, June 5th, 2021. I will begin my skincare journey paired with my art journey. Anyone's here, if you're watching this, I'm grateful to you. If you have anything that you want to do, let this be your day 1 to do it. And every time you fall or every time you take a step back, you take another step forward and you try again. And just don't beat yourself up on deadlines or numbers or checking off a to-do list. Just try it again. And let's see where you are a year from now. Maybe you can document it too. I'm going to have a video called Pompeii that explains, but I think we're all creating our own little Pompeiis with our lives. And I think archiving and documenting all of our experiences as much as we can is such a beautiful thing. And that's what this is for me. Not just this series, but this channel. I watch people like Philip DeFranco and Jen M, and I see how much they've grown and progressed throughout the years, and it's so beautiful. And I want that for everyone. And most importantly, it would be best to not just live the life that you want to live or a life worth living, but to be able to do more than reminisce on it when you look back, but to have visuals of it. Yes, looking back and thinking about a great moment in time is great, but also to be able to just pull up a video and see it, I can imagine that's like reliving it. I don't really have a lot of photo books of like my childhood. I don't really remember most of my childhood in between all the unfortunate bad and the ugly thoughts that tarred my head, but it's day 1 now. It's a new lease on life. It's new journeys, and I get to look back at all of this one day when I'm older, who knows how old, and just see that I tried, and hopefully see that I did it. So, this is me. This is my face now. We have all of this. Also, 2 weeks ago, I cut all my hair off. I had a huge afro, and now I have nothing. And that was because I was planning on, once again, styling and making custom wigs from high glam to fantasy and wearing them. I think I'm still going to do that even with my face looking like this and not being able to do anything with it. This was kind of freeing. I was very, very, very nervous about showing my face and short hair, especially being a black woman, because we get ripped to shreds for everything. And even if desirability politics doesn't really benefit me too much, because I can't really do much with it as far as advancing through sensuality or something, you know what I mean? It's still beneficial to do, once again, like I said, with algorithms, but just to make sure you don't get ripped to shreds. If anyone ever sees this and I ever do like get a following or whatever, where there's praise, there can also be hate, and we can see how random strangers on the internet treat other people, and to have them like rip apart my face or call me all kind of things because I don't look desirable to them, because I look average at best or below average, because I'm a 2, a 4, or whatever, especially with my face looking like this. I didn't want to give anyone ammunition, but hey, fuck it. This is what I look like. My eyebrows look a mess. I don't know if I could do anything with my eyebrows with the skincare treatment I'm on, or also rip the flesh off around my eyebrows. I did cut all my hair off. Also, bonus, my hairline's messed up. I went to the barbershop and he gave me 2 different hairlines. Look over here. He gave me a curve, which followed the picture on Pinterest. He forgot. And then on this side, he gave me an angle. He gave me whatever the guys get. Great. And he didn't like fix the middle. I have a widow's peak. What the hell? I look nuts. But I wouldn't have it any other way, I guess. It just makes sense for me. For my life. It's fucking wacky. Okay, I'm done rambling. Bye.